Best way to build a team. I think one of the best ways to build a team is to start showing something of value, right? Like have a meaningful project. I mean, having either it's a good idea and like, get devs around it that are also excited about this idea, which, I mean, the prerequisite for that is to share your idea and talk about it, like DM people and be very concrete about what are you building, what's the idea, get feedback on it from as many people as you can, and start building, start actually executing, and people will notice that you're doing something meaningful and you're actually doing something, because a lot of people, they promise, but they do not necessarily deliver. But showing action and this like bias towards action instead of like just overthinking all the time is definitely something that will get noticed, and more people will realize like, oh, I want to be part of this, and start contributing. But again, like building a team is something that can be talked indefinitely, because I think at different stages, different advice applies. And again, depending on what's the core skill set of the founding team.
So you need like a good magnet to attract good talent, like a good idea that'll get other people excited and attracted to your company.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of idea and actual the people themselves, right? Yeah, like you want to be. I mean, I think the status quo is like you want to be charismatic, but you look at Vitalik, he has his own geekiness, and I think people gravitate towards that because they understand that a lot of these technologies are not necessarily built by people who are profit driven, and Vitalik is definitely not profit driven. So, and you can just tell that by his full presence. Yeah. And I think a lot of like core devs in the space, they realize like, this is the person who has the right intentions, and the intentions. And I think these are the intentions that people have been forgetting in the past several years. And the core of it is decentralization, right? Is like removing power from certain centralized entities in the way where it's necessary, where it's a bit too much or too abusive or can be abused, and kind of giving that power to more people, right? Which also has its own downsides. But I think fewer and fewer people think, or more and more people forget about the roots of where Bitcoin came from, why Ethereum exists. I think everyone these days are jumping too fast on like, let's go the next cheapest chain, but they forget how centralized it is. I mean, again, there is a place and time for cheaper options, but you kind of probably want to understand the context, the bigger context of this trend of decentralization. I segued a little bit, but just a reminder to people in the space who are too obsessed about the profits, and they kind of forget that what blockchain, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Web3 is all about.